Assalamu alaikum wa marhaban bikum. Hi everyone, Ustad Jeem here. Welcome to another episode of Serious Arabic. I hope everyone's doing well. In today's lesson, we are going to learn two different verbs to say to run in Arabic. However, before we get started, if you're enjoying the channel and you'd like to see more Arabic for free, then please hit subscribe now. شكرا جزيلا لنبدأ. So, our first verb for today is a form 1 verb, which is rakada. Rakada. In the present, يركض. يركض. And the masdar is أركض. أركض. And this means to run. So, nice and easy to conjugate. The only thing you need to pay attention to is that dhamma in the present tense. So, يركض. يركض. Now, often in Arabic, or sometimes in Arabic, form 1 verbs can be sometimes the hardest to know how to conjugate because you're never really sure whether that second vowel over the second radical or the root letter is a dhamma or a kasra or a fatha. So you just have to learn them. So this is one of those ones with a dhamma. So remember, dhamma. Okay, let's have a look at some example sentences now. هو يعشق أن يركض في الخارج عندما الطقس مشمس. So he adores running outside when the sun is shining. For example, or it may be a better way to translate it, when the weather is sunny. That's maybe a better way to translate it. So let's break it down. هو يعشق, so the verb, form 1, great verb. عشق يعشق, it means to adore something, to adore or to really love. N means to. Then after N, the verb needs to be in the subjunctive. So that's why it's يركض with the fatha. في الخارج means outside. عندما is when. But it's when you don't want to ask a question. So it's like when I lived in Egypt. If you want to ask a question like when did you learn Arabic? متى. الطقس is weather. مشمس is sunny. Another example sentence now. تستطيع الذئاب أن تركض بسرعة. The wolves can run very quickly. Okay, let's break it down. تستطيع, this is a form 10 verb. استطاع, يستطيع. It means to be able to or can. Now, one wolf is ذئب. ذئب. The plural is ذئاب. Now, the reason why it's تستطيع, feminine singular, the conjugation, is because wolves are non-human. Okay, so all non-human plurals in Arabic are feminine singular. Okay, so that's why it's تستطيع الذئاب. And then N, like to, and then after N, verb in the subjunctive. So تركض, again subjunctive with the fatha. بسرعة is quickly. Now, our next verb is another form 1 verb as well, and it's Jara. Jara. And in the present, يجري, يجري, and the masdar is الجري. Yes, الجري. Now this also means to run. It also has another meaning. It can mean to happen as well. So I guess that would be the difference between the two. They can both mean to run, but جرى can also mean like to happen. Okay, pay attention. This is a weak verb, so it's got a weak final root letter. So it's got the alif maqsura. So pay attention. The conjugation in the past is a little fiddly. For example, he ran is huwa jarra, but I ran ana jaraytu. Jaraytu. So pay attention. You just got to remember you've got to do your final weak root letter conjugation for that one in the past. Okay, some examples now. يحاول الرجل الكسول أن يجري كل يوم. The lazy man tries to run every day. Okay, great, very motivated. So our verb حاول, it means to try, form 3. حاول يحاول, and the masdar is المحاولة, which also can mean attempt. رجل, man, كسول, lazy, and then we have N, which means to. So after N, the verb needs to be in the subjunctive. So that's why it's يجري, يجري, with the fatha on top. Okay? كل يوم, every day. Another sentence now. جريت كثيرا الأسبوع المنصرم. أحتاج إلى الاستراحة الآن. So I ran a lot last week. I need to rest now. So جريت is I ran. كثيرا is a lot. أسبوع is week. Now, if you would say last week, you can either say الأسبوع الماضي, as in, or we can say الأسبوع المنصرم, like in this sentence, منصرم. Or you can also say الأسبوع الفائت. Okay, 3 different ways to say last week. Okay, that's one of the beauties of Arabic, those lovely synonyms. And then احتاج إلى, this means to need. Okay, it's a form 8 verb. احتاج يحتاج, and it's got a weak middle root letter. So pay attention to that conjugation. And then after that, we need the masdar. So we've got a form 10 verb, which is, yes, استراح يستريح. And the masdar is الاستراحة. It means to rest. And then الآن means now. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you found the video useful. Any comments or questions, put them in the comment section. Please keep up the nice comments. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel grow. Please subscribe if you're new, and like and share with anyone else that wants to learn Arabic. And I'll see you in the next lesson. شكرا جزيلا وإلى اللقاء.